Hello, my name is Margaret Park, and I'm a Hugsy alum. Gender advocacy matters to me because we live in a world where systems are not built to help women, and many women, particularly women of color, experience discrimination, violence, and harm. Women do not have access to the same opportunities and resources as men have access to. Gender equality is a fundamental human right. Every woman is valuable and should be able to thrive just as they are. We invite all of you to do what you can in your spheres of influence to dismantle the systems of oppression and provide women access to the systems of privilege and power that men have access to. Together, we can make this world an equitable and just place for everyone.
Hello, this is Eva Strautmann from Frankfurt in Germany. I thank you very much for this great and kind invitation. I want to say that in times of war in Europe, we should stay together and really think of us as women, as black or white, green or big, small or whatever. All around the world, we should stay together and be there and keep peace. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm delighted to have been featured for one of the 31 alumni women for the Harvard University Women's Network. I'm very delighted to be able to be part of this feature, and I can only say that Women's History Month is a wonderful occasion to reflect on those women who have come before us, who have had amazing accomplishments and that we are building upon. One of the pieces of advice that I would like to give to younger women and those who identify as women is that we have some very unique perspectives and experiences to share, and that all of these unique experiences and perspectives can be incredibly useful for seeing the world in a different way. I'm a historian, and I've always used interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary sources in my work. And the experience of people in the past can only be viewed through the lens of a variety of things that don't necessarily reflect in the documents. For example, in Tia Miles's wonderful book on the things that they carried, we look at a bag that was from one of her great-great-grandmothers that persisted all those hundreds of years through the trials of enslavement and then freedom, and then brought down into her family as this object of memory, as this piece, which served as a kind of mnemonic device for preserving the memories and thoughts and experiences, however hurtful, of the women and the mothers who came before her. And this is the power and resonance of material objects and other things that can really be important for preserving memory, but also inspiring the people to move deeper into a future where we own our past. Right now, historians are in a kind of a battle over how to portray the past, which interlocks with political motives and other things. So I'm very, very aware of these struggles, which are ongoing and have particular resonance with these movements of the past. Anyhow, thank you for allowing me to speak today, and I hope what I've said is inspiring and useful for all of you who are just coming up in your careers and in your professions. Thank you.
It is a great honor to be among the 31 women voices to be celebrated this month. I'm from an impoverished family in Penang, Malaysia, and Wesley College offer of a first scholarship opened the way for me to become a doctor. Its motto, non ministrare sed ministrare, not to minister but to minister, resonates with me and motivates me to pay it forward. I'm proud to dedicate my time to humanitarian work, providing disaster relief all over the world, in wars, famine, earthquakes, epidemics, and the refugee crisis. Thank you for letting me share my voice.
Women's empowerment to me means freedom. Freedom to be, freedom to act, freedom to choose, and freedom to love. And that freedom comes from equal access to education, equal access to health, and an equal chance to be economically independent. When we say that the future is female, it should be the same for all women the world over. Thanks.
Women History Month is a month to celebrate the great achievements of the past female heroes. It's a month to look at the current situation in the society and to see how women have been supported, how women have been empowered, and what is required to be done to empower more women into coming to limelight, taking control of their life, giving women the opportunity that is required, the opportunity to make impact in the society. Is a month to both celebrate the achievements, a month to strategize on empowering and supporting more women. Is a month to ensure that women are supported to maximize their potentials.
Hi, I'm Dominique Paterano. My students call me Dr. P. As a yoga teacher and the founder of Crimson Coaching, I try to bring a heart-centered approach to my teaching with all students, even in personal relationships. I just told my 7-year-old niece who got rejected from the friendship club at school that it's totally okay to feel disappointed, but that's not going to let us stop us from trying again. And I think that this wisdom is worthy of a 7-year-old or 97-year-old, and it's definitely helped me to overcome adversity and wind up, luckily, happier and stronger than I was before.
What does women empowerment mean to me? You, me, us. No divide by gender, no divide by nationality, by ethnicity, by religion. Everyone has a chance to sit at the table, and we should not deprive women of this chance. And it's been years, and we have to take action now.
Hi, I'm Winnie Lee, Harvard College, class of 2000, and for me, women's empowerment means championing the successes and talents of other women, giving other women opportunities, and always seeing if the story can be told by a woman and not a man. And this also means listening to stories that are often suppressed or silenced, stories of how women have been disempowered in the past and continue to be, and acknowledging those injustices so we can recognize how to correct them in the future.
Hello, my name is Felicia Wu, and I'm the John Hanna Distinguished Professor of Food Science and Human Nutrition at Michigan State University. In my role at MSU, I've had the chance to work with households all over the world on topics of food safety and global health. So when asked by ANHW the question, what one step could we as a society take to increase the visibility, empowerment, and success of women, I had a ready answer. Improve the equality of household work. This is where it all begins. It affects how children perceive who does what type of work in the world, and that shapes their whole lives. It affects how women and men are perceived in the workplace, and who picks up service chores that don't necessarily receive professional recognition versus who has time to chase after professional goals. Over decades, this amounts to something substantial, so this is something that women should carefully consider.
Hello, this is Eva Strautmann from Frankfurt in Germany. I thank you very much for this great and kind invitation. I want to say that in times of war in Europe, we should stay together and really think of us as women, as black or white, green or big, small or whatever. All around the world, we shall stay together and be there and keep peace. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Arushi from India and I identify as a woman. To me, being a woman is about accepting all parts of me, including those which the mainstream culture wants me to dissociate with. And it is also being a part of the collective struggle to claim whatever we duly deserve.
Women History Month is a time to celebrate the female heroes, a time to look at the journeys that female heroes have gone through and how they have come out on top of all this bias, a time to celebrate and a time to reflect and strategize to empower all the female heroes that will be coming forth, a time to see how to stand against bias with those that are coming up to become female heroes. Is a time to strategize and take things forward for every female.
Hey you, I want you to look out for your superpowers. Pay attention when someone sees something in you that you may not see in yourself. And I want you to thank them. Honor them by believing 20% of what they say. If you can't believe 100%, that's okay. And then I want you to use that skill to make room for the harder stuff. They're seeing you for you. You need to pay attention.
Women History Month, to me personally, is a celebration of women who have excelled in their spheres of influence, who have overcome barriers, gone against all odds to act as pathfinders, trailblazers, and just like me, hope that their stories will find space in the hearts and minds of young girls, and that will inspire the next generation to even do more.
I acknowledge with great humility that my success is because I stand upon the shoulders of giants. I worked incredibly hard to be the first and only nurse to ever graduate from my program at Harvard. I volunteered in Rwanda, Africa, participated in various competitions, and spent the last 2 years caring for COVID patients. I succeeded against all odds and now oversee nursing quality at Mayo Clinic.